certain responsibility on us. And because textbooks are mandatory, we have to buy them. My main points are the problem of why college students are paying so much on textbooks, the cause of why students are spending too much, and lastly, the solution of how we can get around of spending so much on textbooks. Now that I've introduced my topic, I'm going to talk about the problem. Obviously, the problem is that we are paying too much on textbooks. According to the National Association of College, a student spends about $655 each year for textbooks. And when just one textbook costs $300, that goes roughly to about $1,200 each year on textbooks. Another issue to that problem is that the college and universities bookstores are overpricing their textbooks and supplies. And this is an issue for oncoming college students, preferably freshmen, because they get so wrapped up in spending so much at bookstores because they are unaware of other solutions to find textbooks. Another problem is that when a student is so worried and wrapped up about how they are going to be able to afford this textbooks for this class or any other class, it affects their grades and their academic decisions. A survey released from USPRG states that out of more than 2,000 students surveyed, 65% of those said that they do not purchase a textbook at some point in college because of the cost. 94% are concerned of their grade because of their choice, and 82% of those said that they would do significantly better if the textbook was free online and the hard copy was optional. Personally, I have not purchased any. I've purchased 2 textbooks this semester because of my experience with last semester and my summer semester. Now that I talked about the problem, I'm going to introduce the cause of why students are spending so much. Again, according to the National Association of College, the average price of textbooks, of just one textbook, has increased over the past years. A single textbook has increased from $57 in 2007 to $65 in 2010 and to $79 in 2013. Also, the gap between new and used books have increased as well. They've been able to keep raising prices because students are captive consumers. They have to buy whatever books they are assigned. And this is a quote from Nicole Allen. She is a spokeswoman from the Scholarly Publishing and Academic Resource Coalition. Another reason why books are getting more expensive is because they are adding CDs and workbooks towards those textbooks that are required for the course. And sometimes instructors require certain books for those courses, which makes it harder for students to get around of trying to find a cheaper version or an online version because that certain book isn't available. So we have to buy that textbook for that price. Which leads me to say that professors are responsible for choosing the textbook and not the students. And so since the professors have been where we are now, they should know the struggle of having to pay $60 to $300 just for a textbook at age 19. So they could try to choose books that are less expensive, or at least put up an online version. Now that I've covered the cause, I will explain the solution for students. The solution, some ideas that I have for students, they could sign a petition on DoSomething.org. DoSomething.org is a website where students or young adults can go to and try to get the attention for their cause, so it's noticed to everyone. And by us doing that, someone eventually will answer our prayers of lowering textbooks costs or just making them free altogether. Another source that you can use is chegg.org. That's a perfect source to find textbooks for low prices and tutors and other things that can help you with your course. If there's no other option that you can use, you can rent the textbooks instead of having to buy them. So it wouldn't be as much as buying the book. And ASAP, we actually had an issue with in our Spanish class. No one really wanted to purchase the textbooks, so there was, I think, one person purchased it, and we just all copied each chapter and paid her for it instead of buying the whole book altogether. So now that I'm done with the solution,
Okay.
okay, so with that being said, students shouldn't have to pay for textbooks. Thank you.